Big shout out to Karma for requesting this video. Today I'll show you some vaulting tricks you can do to gain a tactical advantage over your opponents in terms of repositioning and a little bit of parkour because it's cool. But I'll be like a shameless TikToker here and say in advance that the video will be a two-part series as I don't like to make my videos too long for you guys. And if you can help get this video to 100 likes, the second part of this video will be uploaded right away. Also, don't forget to subscribe, be a member, support the channel, share this with a friend, and please enjoy the video. Here's a fairly simple one. You just basically, it basically spoon feeds you already what you need to do or how you're gonna get up here. So for example, like you're in a fight with someone over here, like who has cover, and you want to get some high ground, just vault up here on these boxes, jump here. So that's the tricky part to this jump is you have to climb on this specific ledge because normally if you hop from this box, it would look like you would not reach it. So the only way for you to not fall or to like grab on the ledge is to make sure that your head level is near the ledge that you want to climb. So I'm gonna do it again like so, and I can even do it late as long as the head level is close to the ledge. Then you should be able to vault like that. Here's another area where you can platform your way to the top, which will also give you a shortcut towards the conference room area where you can practically open a locked door and get some good loot. So in a gunfight, normally you would not think of this location, but pay attention to this specific box. So you just climb up here, go for this specific ledge, and you should be up top right away. So that's a shortcut immediately towards the conference room, towards this door. Oh yeah, and there's also a pumpkin here if you missed it. So normally you would jump right to get to this pumpkin. You just walk through and you get to the pumpkin. Going back to where we stopped earlier on this pumpkin, or if you're in this specific platform, you can actually hide out here. It's good cover. They can't really flank you unless they commit to climbing up these platforms. So one way for you to escape, if for example you're pinned down here or even here, what you can do is just jump towards this specific ledge. And remember what I told you about making sure your head level is near the ledge that you want to jump. So you should be able to reach this specific bar with ease. Okay. Alright, here's another location where you can vault up to the high ground. So normally at the glance you won't see a way to get up this specific ledge. Like there's no ledge to climb up on this specific area like here. But what you need to do is to jump on this railing right here. You have to target this specific ledge right here and jump sideways, vault up like that, then just make a sprint jump towards this platform and you're already at the high ground. So the only tricky part to this jump is the side jump. Just as long as your character's head is on the ledge, very close to the ledge, just press jump again to vault towards it. Okay, next up is this area in production workshop, which is considered a hotspot when you're trying to extract. Most of the time people will be camping on the top ledges or even like corners around the area. So what you could do is prioritize getting on this specific platform, climb up however you want to do it, either by the stairs or just climbing to the side, just like example like this. And you focus on this box, and once you get to this box, you would notice like even by just jumping in position, there's no way for you to reach this ledge. Like this is the ledge or the railing is your target to be able to vault up to high ground. But there's no way, it's too high for your head to reach that or to vault over. So what you do is you target this specific light bulb right here and jump over it, and then jump over the railing right here. And that will already give you enough high ground advantage over your enemies. Another quick vaulting location, this one you can actually consider as a strategic placement, or in other words as campy. So what you do is you focus on these tanks right here. I think these are gas tanks. And you climb on this specific ledge or railing right here, and you vault up, walk forward, and make sure you need to get on this specific ledge or wall. Then walk forward again, and you should have a vantage point over this passageway. So like if the enemy is chasing you from this direction going in, This should be a good spot for you to like wait them out, to bait them in, and take some good shots at them. Because once they get close, they would think that you are camping this side door right here, or behind this box, or behind these crates. But they would never expect that you would be right here above them. Yes, I know it's campy, but it's still a strategic thing to do in a shooter like this, especially if you can vault to the specific location. So consider this a good strategy in a gunfight. Going back to the gas tanks, let's say for example you messed up your jump, like somehow you slipped up and fell through this gap right here. Let's go down, for example. As the height will certainly hurt you. Focus on this specific box right here. Vault up this one, but do not vault directly in front of it, because if you do, you'll end up in this specific room, which will give you more time to recollect yourself or reposition as you're gonna go through 3 sets of stairs. So what you need to do is go back to this box right here, vault up, and you have to aim diagonally towards this railing right here. So that's your goal, to jump here diagonally. So it's a bit tricky, you have to get your timings right, and if you do, you should be able to vault up here and just go up 1 set of stairs towards the conference room with ease. You should get some high ground, decent cover, and pretty much safety and vision all over your opponents. So those were more of the tricky areas to vault on in BAF Factory, but it will give you significant advantage if you manage to pull them off. So make sure to take note of those, and if I did miss anything, make sure to drop it in the comments below. So we're gonna move on now to Mount Akiyama. Okay, we're finally here at Mount Akiyama. The first trick off the bat is getting up watchtowers. Normally you would settle yourself positioned in this room right here, but you can actually get up higher by just jumping on this rail right here. Do a side jump and just align yourself on the ledge of the top area of the watchtower. If you want to be safe, just go for the corner, then jump up like this. This gives you a decent vantage point, well, very much of a vantage point over the specific area where the watchtower is. So this is good for sniping, also good for cover if your enemy is on the low ground. But do be careful for grenades, as you are very prone in this position, and it's really hard to get down actually. So how you get down is the next question. You just like slowly slide yourself off like that. So it's best to do it like very slowly. You don't want to overshoot yourself and end up breaking your legs. So that trick is very applicable to any of the watchtowers that you see in Mount Akiyama. Okay, next up, we're here at the new POI or location, which is the resort. So the trick here is not getting up on these covers or roof covers right here. You can get up however you want, but the main trick here is utilizing the wires of these specific covers, because they are considered solid and you can walk over them. So for example, you want to run towards here, but you're kind of like caught in a pinch. To surprise your opponent, just run towards the wire like this, and you should be safe from any harm, or you should be able to reposition yourself with ease like that. As long as your hitbox is aligned with these wires, you should be safe and you won't fall. They will not break, don't worry, they are solid as a rock. So yeah, that's one good thing to take advantage of where you are here in the resort. Okay, since I showed you guys the trick with the wires in the resort, I've also discovered this specific part in the mountainside. If you get to the highest point, normally we would settle in this specific spot for sniping, but I do not recommend it because you're very open in this specific part of the area. But if you have a clear shot and you want to take it quickly, it's good to climb up here for a quick snipe. But what you can improve upon it is just climbing on the specific bar right here, jump on it, and walk up. And this will give you more of a vantage point over the entire area. So you can actually see people running around. If your rendering is good enough, or if your graphics can handle it, you should be able to see some of the models or like any other players or NPCs moving around the map. So I can see that person right there. I can see this one right here. And if you have a good enough position, you can actually snipe them, and they won't even know what's coming. Okay, another spot, but I think you guys already know this. Some of you may see as a commonplace, but I'll just show it anyway. So here at Forest Cable Car, you just vault through these walls, get up this specific crate, And it's not easy to vault over these or like land your foot on these specific railings or fence wires. So you just climb here on the truck just to be sure. Jump on this fence railing right here. Walk forward. This serves like the same functionality with the wires. And you can actually vault up this specific roof of the cable car. So in case like someone is trying to extract in this specific area, you can actually guard this spot by being on the roof. You can also move around in the other side right here. So enough of a vantage point for you to take care of your enemy without them actually knowing it. Okay, another spot here, we're right here in Villa. So let's say for example your enemy is above you. As you can see, my armband is lighting red. And you're afraid to push in as the staircase is the most dangerous part to push for. This is where most players stay and camp and try to wait for you to come in, and then they will kill you. What you can do is climb up these specific crates, get on these covers, and jump over this specific platform right here with the grass. And you've already like maintained the same level of high ground with your enemy. I'll show you why I said the stairs is a bad idea. So like from here, people can camp over here. They can just stair camp you like this. They can also do this. And most of the time, people do this. Yeah, like that. Oh, okay, I'll go forward a bit. Yeah, like that. So the same way, if you want to go down safely without exposing yourself down those stairs, just jump here, jump to the next one, and jump down these crates. Easy as that. One other thing that I'd like to show you guys is how to get that Firefly bundle across this building. Because if you view it from the other side, it's not that reachable because the platform is so high. So what you need to do is climb up this roof and gently drop down here. You're gonna get hurt regardless, so just gently slide yourself off the platform like this. And there's the box right there. If you feel like there are campers here in this specific room, the master bedroom, what you can do is utilize the openings on the roof by climbing up here. And you should see some glass openings or even just like open areas where you can like shoot freely against your opponents. So there's normally a glass here, but I shot through it. And yeah, this is an easy way to surprise your opponents if you feel like they're still camping inside here. And if you want to push them stealthily, you would have a clear shot against your opponents, especially those who are camping the door right here. For those trying to stay inside the room, you can also throw a grenade if you need to. Shoots right in, like that. If you manage to push up in this specific area, it should be a good enough advantage to take over a fight, as you have the high ground over your opponents. You can easily surprise them in areas like this one, on the stairs, right here, and they won't see it coming. And that's basically it for Mount Akiyama. So I'm gonna cut the video short right here, or we're gonna make part 2 with BAF Factory and Art Company. But I need your help to do this. I need like 100 likes on this video. If you guys can help me out, please like this video, share it with your friends, drop a like, drop a sub if you're new. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks guys.